What's going on, Power Stroke family? We're going to do a little tips and tricks on the installation of a tie rod, driver side. We're going to do driver side on 2012 F350, okay? I mean, replacing the tie rods are pretty, it's not rocket science. But the biggest thing is trying to get that thing aligned as well as you possibly can so that you can make it to the alignment shop. I always suggest you go to the alignment shop anyway. But I'm going to show you a couple things that I do to kind of mitigate that, and you can drive a little while. A lot of times you can get it almost dead nuts. Okay, so one of the things I do, I just replaced my driver side tie rod. Okay, so one of the things they always say to do is you're going to count your threads on the way out, right? You're going to try to count your threads on the way out. But before you even remove your tire, what I suggest you do is, I'll show you on this one. I'm gonna put a little piece of tape here, and these are kind of like a wonky tread, but I'm gonna take my tape measure to this side, all right, and I'm gonna walk over. My other tire's over here, but I have the same tape mark. Now this is the front. I know this is the front. When I laid it down, I made sure that I knew that this was the front. The marking is facing forward, so when I put my tire back on, you want to do that on the front and the back, okay? Because some trucks, they'll be towed in just a smidge on the front. So you may get a slightly different measurement when you measure it that way, and you want to make sure that that matches putting it back, okay? The other thing you do is like what I did. I put a piece of tape right here, okay? And I ate an inch to make sure my measurements are correct. And for me, I went right to this inside notch on my tie rod, okay? And I got, for me, it was actually I ate 2 inches, so it came out to 11. So realistically, it was 9 inches. So when I put these threads in, I had 7 threads counting out. But when I remeasured this back up, this was off, okay? So measuring your threads is a good start point, but it's not always the best, it's not like an end all. That's why they tell you to take it to an alignment shop, okay? So you're gonna measure here to here. So I actually pull the threads out. So now I'm actually at, I think, 10 threads showing. And I'm dead nuts at this 11 right here, okay? Now what I'm gonna do, once I'm done, I'm gonna put my tire on, drop the truck, turn the wheels a little bit just to kind of set everything in motion, and remeasure those 2 tape marks, okay, and see where I'm at. Now you can, at that point, if you're off, spin your rod, but realistically, your passenger side is set. Nothing's changed over there. So what you did is, the driver's side is what changed. So if that is the case, I'll remove the nut again, drop the tie rod, and adjust. So I think I was at 72 inches, 72 1/8 was my spread when I measured it. So if I'm, 72 1/2, means I got to bring that tire in a little bit. So I'm going to tighten up that tie rod, maybe 2 revolutions, put it back in, tighten everything down, put the wheel back on, and remeasure again. All right. Hope that guy helps you guys out. This applies to either the driver or the passenger side. You can do the exact same thing. Questions, comments, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. We're going to do a lot more of these.